Hey, what's up, sports bettors? Alex here, and what we're going to be doing in this video is we are going to be going through the sports betting promotions as well as just odds jam betting opportunities, positive expected value bets, things like that, and we are going to be tracking our profit and loss. As we've said in all of these other videos, we post these plays well before the games start, so we have promotions on sportsbooks, we have bets from the odds jam positive expected value page, and you can see we're already within a week. It's been a good week. We're sitting at 4.2K in profit, and 3.6K of that is from the odds jam positive expected value page. So it's a big weekend in college football, lots of promotions. So we are going to be going through all the bets that I placed for today. So the first thing we're going to discuss is this promotion on Caesars Sportsbook. So if you go to football, you can see that if you win 6 out of 8 point spread wagers for these college football games, then Caesars will give you a bonus of 2 $500 free bets. We discussed in the last video this promo is mathematically profitable, and here are the bets we went with. Wake Forest +3, -110 odds. We're betting $50 on each wager, and we calculated that the expected value of this promo, it's a very profitable promo, is roughly $90. So those are the first bets we're on. Next, we are on a bet from the Odds Jam Plus EV page. FanDuel limited me on this, so I'll add the limited by column here. For the Kraken game, we're on the under 6.5 total goals, positive expected value bet, which just means it is from the Odds Jam Plus EV page. Like you can see right here in this Cornell versus Coppin State college basketball game, Pinnacle, the sharpest sportsbook in the world, they have their line for first half total points all the way down at -141 for over 75.5 first half points. You can still grab -106 on Barstool, and that means your expected return is 8.04%. So you can click on this little help button if you want to learn more about positive expected value betting, but these are just mathematically profitable bets. There's no picks, none of that BS. All we're doing is we are looking at line discrepancies between sportsbooks in the US and Pinnacle, the sharpest sportsbook in the world. So you can go through, this is where we are selecting our bets from, and this is where we found our bet on Kraken under 6.5 goals. So that's our first positive expected value bet of the day. So next, we found an ARB between WynnBet and Fanduel. So FanDuel actually limited me on the Rocket side, so it's not a perfect ARB, but you can see we were able to get the Magic money line at +145 odds on WynnBet and Rockets money line at -126 odds on FanDuel. So if we go to an arbitrage calculator, which is right here, we got the Magic +145 and the Rockets were -126. We had $500 on the Magic. We're earning a risk-free profit of 3.4% or $42. That's incredible, right? This bet is today, and we arbed it, and we're getting a risk-free 3.4% return on our capital in one day. A risk-free $42 in profit. And we can see the line has since adjusted, but again, our bet is on risk-free, so we're not super worried about that. And right now, the market, the best odds you can get on the Magic is +128 on Pinnacle, and we were able to get +145 on WynnBet, and the best odds you can get on the Rockets is -139 on Barstool, and we were able to get -126 on FanDuel. So this was a pretty incredible opportunity, risk-free $42, not particularly bad. So we'll continue going through. So next we have promos on DraftKings. DraftKings is giving you 2 50% profit boosts for Georgia versus Alabama. Obviously, it's a huge college football weekend. So we went with Georgia -6.5 point spread and Georgia first half -6.5 point spread. The odds are boosted to +130 and +187. Next, we have a few bets from the Odds Jam Plus EV page. We had Warriors -200 money line and Warriors -5.5 point spread. So, the Warriors are pretty big favorites. I was a little surprised versus the Suns tonight. All the sharp offshore bookmakers such as Pinnacle started ripping towards the Warriors, and we were able to pick up -200, which was a pretty incredible bet. So if we go to the betting markets now and we type in Warriors, we can see that once this loads, the Warriors are now best offered at minus 275 odds on Barstool, right? So you can also pick up some Suns plus 250 if you want to hedge out a part of this bet. So we'll keep going. Next, we have another positive expected value bet on WynnBet. We have the Lakers money line at plus 100 odds. We have a WynnBet parlay over 45 points in the Seahawks 49ers game in Patriots money line. We have that for $500 at plus 373 odds. And we have Wizards versus Cavs over 207 points plus EV bet on WynnBet. WynnBet actually limited us on this bet to $550. So over 207 in Wizards Cavs. And again, all we're doing to find these bets, to place these bets, is we are searching the market, scanning the market for line discrepancies. This is what is so amazing about OddsJam, is all the software does is it's constantly scanning the markets, updating odds in real time to show you out of, the 50,000 odds on DraftKings at any given time, what the few good betting opportunities are, right? Like if you go to NBA, there's so many different things you can bet on. There's so many different, odds and markets available. You're never going to be able to look through these markets manually and find good betting opportunities, right? Alternate spreads, alternate totals, game props, team totals, all these different things. So all that we do at OddsJam is the software simply scans the markets, right, looking for the pieces of gold like this bet, Kraken versus Oilers. You can get Oilers minus 1.5 on BetMGM. That's, plus 200 odds on BetMGM. It's only plus 176 on Pinnacle, the sharpest bookmaker in the world. And you can see plus 200 is just value odds. Barstool's only giving you plus 185. MGM's giving you plus 200. Caesars only plus 175. DraftKings plus 180. FoxBet plus 175. FanDuel plus 175, etc. So that would be another good bet if my BetMGM account let me bet more than like $50. So we'll continue to go down. We'll continue to look through. And what we have next is we have 5 FanDuel Sportsbook promotions. So FanDuel, one of the biggest sportsbooks in the U.S., they offer tons of promotions. So you can see they have First Basket Fridays. They have a risk-free soccer same-game parlay. They have UFC parlay insurance. They have college basketball parlay insurance and NHL parlay insurance. We bet on every single one of these because they are all mathematically profitable. So you can see for this First Basket Friday, if you wager $25 on a first basket scorer in an NBA game today, you get $1 in site credit for each three-pointer both teams score in the game. So most games have, a lot of these games will have at least 25 threes. So you're just going to be getting your money back from the promo alone, right? So this is an incredible betting opportunity. Betting it even blindly is going to be profitable. And we went with this guy at plus 500 odds on FanDuel. So next we have our 2 college basketball and NHL parlay insurances. So we've explained this in other videos. But if you lose exactly one leg of your parlay in college basketball or in NHL, FanDuel will give you a refund up to $25. This is a very profitable promo, right? Usually if you lose any leg of your promo, you lose your entire stake. But with FanDuel, if you lose just one leg, if you win 3 out of 4 of the legs in your parlay, they just give you your money back. So this is incredibly profitable, and all we do to figure out what we want to bet on is, for example, we go to hockey, and we'll go to a game like the Ranger-Sharks game, and we'll simply scan around the markets to see where is FanDuel offering, one of the best prices. So, as an example, if we go to first period puck line, you can see, FanDuel is giving you the best odds on Sharks plus 0.5, minus 160. DraftKings is also giving you minus 160, but BetMGM is all the way down at minus 190. So maybe this is a good leg to include in your NHL parlay insurance on FanDuel. So what we ended up having when I placed this bet is we have under 6 in the Flame games, and then in the Flames game, and then under 6.5 in the Golden Knights game, Devils game, and Sharks game. And this comes out to plus 755 odds. If we lose any of our legs, If we lose exactly one, then we get our money back. So this is a very profitable betting promo. And then we have the same thing for college basketball. Fairfield plus 2.5. I think that's supposed to say UTEP, but you'll see in the photo posted on the screen, UTEP money line VMI plus 3.5, under 131.5 in the Siena game. And again, we're doing the exact same thing for these college basketball games, as we're just going to college basketball, we're clicking into a game, and we're looking and seeing where is FanDuel giving you the best price. And we're just looking for a few options. Like you can see right here, FanDuel's not giving you the best price on either Cornell minus 7.5 or Coppin State plus 7.5. So we wouldn't want to include this in our parlay. So I'm simply scanning, looking for the yellow, which simply shows you the books that are offering the best price on a given wager, and we're looking for where FanDuel is giving us the best price, right? This is just line shopping. So you can see, there's a pretty big arbitrage bet between Caesars and Fox Bet right now. So if I weren't filming this video, I would definitely want to be on 76ers plus 130 on Caesars. It looks like, the whole market, the next best book is only giving you plus 114, and you can pick up plus 130 on Caesars. So that seems like a pretty good bet, right? So really with OddsJam, you need to be using it consistently. These line movements, you never know when they're going to happen. Sometimes they happen after injuries. Sometimes they happen after sharp action starts to come in on a specific wager. So you want to be refreshing, consistently to, get in on the best bets like some of the ones we found here. So we'll keep going through. And again, we are posting all these bets well before the game start. We're taking advantage of promos, positive EV bets, ARBs, and we're already up over 4.1K. So we'll keep going. And we have UFC parlay insurance. So what I did for this is the same thing I did for the college basketball insurance, is I just go to MMA on OddsJam and I say, okay, where is FanDuel giving the best prices? And you can see the odds are still the same. We got this Claudio guy plus 100. So if we click in, we got this guy in our parlay. He's plus 100 on FanDuel. He's minus 107, minus 107 on Pinnacle. So that seems like a pretty good bet. We got this Azamat guy minus 200. Cheyenne buys minus 178. And I forget what our last leg was. It was Wells. So, and we got this Wells guy plus 158, right? And Pinnacle's only giving you plus 146, so that seems like a pretty good line to include into our UFC parlay insurance. We also have this risk-free soccer same-game parlay. So we placed this on Southampton versus Brighton, draw full game, under 10 corners, under 0.5 first half goals. This is at plus 1266 odds. So again, it's risk-free. If you lose your bet, FanDuel just gives you your money back. So why would you not place this bet, right? FanDuel just gives you a refund if you lose. So you either make a lot of money in your same game parlay hits, or you lose and FanDuel just gives you your money back. You have no downside to placing this. It's all profit. So that's the next bet we placed. And then we have 3 promos on Caesar Sportsbook as well as a free bet. So we bet on the Oilers a few days ago as a part of a Caesars promotion. And this promo was if the team you bet on scores 3+ goals, you get a $50 free bet. The Oilers beat the Penguins and they scored 3+ goals. So Caesars gives us a $50 free bet. So I just selected 2 bets from the OddsJam plus EV page to make this parlay under 29 first half points. This is supposed to say in Oregon, Utah, in Southeastern Louisiana money line, college football. And this is plus 998 odds. So that's our free bet. And then we have 3 more promos on Caesars. So if we go back to Caesars promotions, you can see that they give you a 33% profit boost on any, parlay with 4+ legs. So we placed that. That's another profitable promotion. So we went with Texans plus 10, Ravens minus 4.5, Rams minus 13, and Giants plus 4, boosted to plus 1733 odds. And then they have the same thing for college football, I believe. Yeah, they have 2 promos for college football. First, they have a 50% parlay boost token to use on college football. So they're boosting your odds by 50%. And we ended up going with or I'm not even sure if we placed this bet yet, but I definitely need to place that promotional bet because a 50% boost is obviously profitable, but it doesn't seem like I've done that yet. So I'll skip over that one, but we have another promo. Where is it? So I'll look up football. Here it is. So similar to NFL, for NFL, they give you a 33% parlay boost, whereas for college football games, they're giving you a 50% profit boost on a parlay with 4+ legs, and the minimum odds has to be over plus 400. So that promo is also very profitable. So we ended up going with Western Kentucky minus 3.5, Eastern Washington plus 3.5, the Oregon Ducks, this is supposed to be plus 2.5, and the Crusaders plus 13.5. And then finally, we have Oregon plus 2.5 for this Friday promotion on Caesars, which is double your stake if your team wins. So bet on the point spread of Utah versus Oregon. If your team covers, you get a free bet up to $50. So we bet $50 on this. It's extremely profitable. Oregon has a 50% chance of covering the spread. So there's a 50% chance we get a $50 free bet. So this is more than enough to cover the juice or the vig on sportsbooks. On the sportsbook. So another profitable promotion. So we have a bunch of good bets placed, a lot from OddsJam, a lot are just, looking at these sportsbook promos, taking advantage of them, and we're already up, over 4K. So hopefully we keep it going. Hopefully, this profit continues to tick higher, whether it's from these, sportsbook promos, whether it's from these OddsJam positive expected value bets. My goal as a sports bettor is just have 5, 10, 15 mathematically profitable bets placed every day and just kind of watch the profit tick up and up and up. Like this is another bet that looks good. Canisius versus Fairfield. If you're able to get Fairfield, plus 105 on DraftKings, that seems pretty great. Lines are ripping towards Canisius and towards Fairfield, and they're all the way down at minus 112 on Pinnacle, and you can still get plus 105 on DraftKings, which is an arb to Pinnacle. So that would be another good bet to include. So please reach out if you have any questions about the OddsJam sports betting software. We'll be happy to help. And again, thank you so much for your time.